Hey guys, this is the Great Lugia here. Welcome to Pokemon Silver version the go-through, part 76. Yeah, it's part 76, I was just making sure. Anyways, last episode we caught Snorlax. In next episode, or this episode, we are going through the cave. I healed off screen, I also set up a rappel. This is pretty much like the only place where you can find Diglett and Dugtrio. This late in the game, though, they're not really useful aside from, like, getting your Pokedex. And, oh, I was just checking a random spot, and nice, I got Max Revive. That's certainly useful. So yeah, Diglett's cave is a lot shorter in this game, and this area looks suspicious. Nope, nothing here. And now we are in a very nostalgic route. Route 2. No, not Route 202 or 102, no, the original Route 2. And I'm just going to use this on, how about, Lugia. Just felt like it. We're going to be going north to Pewter City, but before that, I just want to check this side of the route. We'll check the other side later on. Anyways, this guy will give you a nugget, which is certainly nothing to complain about. I'm pretty sure there's a guy in the battle zone who says something similar, like, I can't give you any nuggets of wisdom, but I can give you this. And then there is a guy in the Sevi Islands who says he's, like, mining for gold and such. And stuff like that. And anyways, this guy may look familiar. Are you Ethan? I work as Professor Oak's aide. I had no idea that you were out here. Professor Oak's lab is nearby in Pallet Town. So yeah, we'll be sure to check that later on. Anyways, let's see. This is the last thing down here again. We'll go explore the other side of this route later on, but not for a while. Because we've got other things to do first. I just decided to do this so I don't forget. And wait, was that an elixir? Okay, it was. So anyways, cutting down the tree. Going up here, going to the left, or the west, whatever you want to say. And also cutting this tree. Oh, damn it. I was trying to avoid the trainer. And yeah, the wild Pokemon here are really low level. This is actually the only route in the game where you can find Pikachu. So yeah, anyways, here we are in Pewter City. The first city in any Pokemon game where you could battle a gym leader. Well, technically that's Viridian City, but this is the first gym leader you could fight. And you'll notice, yeah, the Pewter Museum is closed for renovation, but if it's renovating, why they close the door? Don't the workers need to go in and out, or are they just stranded inside there and they'll build the door on their own? This area looks suspicious. I guess there's nothing here. Anyways, we're just going to cut to the chase and go here, the Pewter City Gym. I'll save that trainer I skipped for later when we go through Route 2 the regular way. So yeah, this is the first Pokemon gym people of my generation entered. You don't need to tell us how rock types work. We've battled, 13 gyms before. Well, at least I have in this game. So yeah, this guy leads off with the Sand Slash, just going for Lapras with Surf. Should be a very easy one at KO. Okay, very nice. Anyways, here's Brock. We may as well battle him since we have a ton of time. The first gym leader people of my generation fought. He looks pissed. He has a Graveler, which I guess is a reference to his Geodude evolving. Though I'm a bit surprised it's not a Golem, but at least it evolved. Surf should be an easy one to KO. Okay, next up is a Kabutops. Thunder Punch! That's the first Kabutops we've seen. Kabutops are really cool Pokemon. Actually, all of the fossils I really like in Generation 1. There's Kabutops, there's Aerodactyl, and then there's one more, which he's also going to use. Just going back into Lapras. You probably could have a Rhydon. Actually, I forget. Do Rhyhorn evolve at level 40 or 42? I'll have to check that later. Either way, though, it'll still be one KO'd very easily. Yep. Brock's higher level than Janine, but not as high leveled as others. Anyways, yeah, here's the last fossil Pokemon. Omastar. At least the last fossil Pokemon that exists at this point. Between Gold and Silver, and also technically Crystal, but all those were already available in Gold and Silver. Almost all of the 251 Pokemon were available. The only ones that weren't were the starters in their evolutions, Legendary Birds, Mewtwo, Mew, and the Kabuto line and the Ammonite line. So that's not a whole lot of Pokemon they missed. And that's all done by trading with the original games, with the Time Machine, or Time Capsule. Anyways, his last Pokemon's an Onix. Some people have complained about why he doesn't have a Steelix at this point, but that wouldn't make sense. Steelix aren't rock types. They're steel types. Why would a rock gym leader not... Why would the signature Pokemon of a rock gym leader not be a rock type? Yay, Boulder Badge. That's the 6th badge. So yeah, that's Brock defeated. And yeah, there's only one other thing of note in this city. It's not a huge deal, but it's this old guy right here. Ah, you came all the way out here from Johto? That brings back memories. When I was young, I went to Johto to train. You remind me so much of what I was like as a young man. Here, I want you to have this item I found in Johto. Rainbow Wing! Yeah, that's kind of important, and there's like no way to tell. You just have to talk to random people, which is kind of cool. Because you can just go through the whole game, battle everyone, and not know that's there. So yeah, whatchamacallit. If you're playing Gold or Crystal, he'll give you the Silver Wing. And if you're playing Silver like I am, he'll give you the Rainbow Wing. And yeah, we'll be headed there. We'll be headed to the Tin Tower next, but we're gonna go through some extra routes in Kanto we haven't gone through yet first. And also, I'm just gonna take the time to show you Snorlax. So you got it. Holding leftover is not going to withdraw it since it would just rot in my computer. I might as well give it to Snorlax. He's got Snore, Rest, Body Slam, Rollout. Pretty sure it would learn Hyper Beam soon. Very nice stats. If you want to use Snorlax just for a filler, since it's like level 50 and really strong, I could definitely recommend it. Anyways, this guy might seem familiar. I believe he was at least in yellow. Possibly in red and blue also. Yeah, he'd have a Jigglypuff. The Jigglypuff would sing and Pikachu would fall asleep from it. Alright, so yeah. So yeah, that's Brock defeated. Next time, we will be heading east, going back to Cerulean City. The last two gyms are both to the south of here, but we're gonna be taking like these extra routes to Cerulean City, and then going down to Saffron, take the Magnet Train to Goldenrod, then go to the Tin Tower and battle Ho-Oh. Then after that, I'll go back to Pewter City off screen, and then we'll head south. So yeah, that's just like a note of what the next few episodes will be like. So yeah, I'll see you next time when we head for Mount Moon. Bye.